To the front lobby. Fatma Al-Kafaji, please report to the front lobby.
With straight lines. I want to look at graphing some absolute value equations. The whole idea of the entire graphing process is contained in this little box right here. We look at the equation based on that box. So let's start with this element here. We look at our equation here and we see that there is nothing outside of that box. So if we wanted to, we could write a plus 0. Okay. We look into the absolute value sign next to see if we're going right or left. And if it's negative, we go the opposite. So we start at 0, but then we go to 1 on the x-axis. And we put a dot. Finally, we look outside to see if it's got a slope. If there's a number there, that's the number we use. If there is no number there, it's implied to be a 1. If it's negative, the V will open downward. If it's positive, the V will open upward. We expect ours to open upward. So, our slope here is 1 over 1. So from my point, I'll go up 1 over 1 and put another dot, and then go up 1 over 1 and up 1 over 1. The thing about absolute value is that there is the reflected side, the opposite side.
Seda Okai, please report.
So we go up 1 to the left 1, and up 1 to the left 1,
Neshria Dagazan, please.
and up 1 to the left 1. And then I take a straight line and draw it through both of those. And by doing that, I've graphed this absolute value equation. Let's look at another one. Again, I look outside of the absolute value and I see that there is no value out there, so I'll just put a plus 0. I look in front of it. There's no slope, so I'll put a 1. And I'll make it a fraction over 1. I look inside and it tells me plus 5, which says do the opposite, go to the left 5. I'll put a dot there on that x-axis. I don't go up or down because the 0 tells me don't go up or down. I do a slope of 1, so that's up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And likewise going the opposite direction on the other side. And then I connect those dots with straight lines. And I've graphed that absolute value equation. One last one. Okay, we're talking about absolute value graphing equations. And the whole thing is in this box right here. So I guess that's the whole podcast, so I'll stop there. Just kidding. Okay, let's take a look at number 20, which I have off to the right here. Okay, so as I look at it, I say, all right, is there anything outside like the 6 here? And the answer is nope. So we're not going up or down. Is there anything inside like the 4 here?
What?
Yep. I'm going the opposite of 4, so I'm going to positive 3. So I'll put a positive 3 on the graph. And this one has a negative sign, but ours does not. So ours, we know, is going to open upwards. So
Ebony Johnson, Darian, report to the.
we look at our slope, which is in front of it, and since there's nothing there, we'll go ahead and put a 1 there. And our slope is 1 in front of there. It goes up 1 over 1. We'll make it into a fraction. So we'll start at our blue dot and we'll go up 1 over 1. We'll go up 1 over 1. We'll go up 1 over 1. I like to do several of those. Then I'll draw a line. Now this isn't really a line, it's a ray. And then I'll do the other side as well. So from the same point, I'll go up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, and I'll draw a line. And I have the graph of this absolute value equation. So I'll go a little more quickly here. I've got a 0 out here. I've got a 1 here, which I'll make a fraction. And it tells me don't go up or down, go to the right 3, put a dot, go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And all three of these equations that we will have graphed will be very similar to each other. All of them had a slope of 1, and all of them had a vertex that was on the x-axis. In the next podcast, we'll look at some that aren't quite so easy.